What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to tonight's Watchalong, the Reds' second last Premier League game of the season. A very difficult trip up to face Rafa Benitez Newcastle. This will be our last league Watchalong of the season because obviously we're going to be over Liverpool next weekend. So I hope you all enjoy it and thank you very much for coming and joining us. The team news is in. I want to get your score predictions. I want to get your thoughts on the game. There's some bad news around Bobby Firmino as well, but I'll wait for the chat to fill up before I get into that in more detail. I'm pumped. I'm over the moon. It's been a pleasure watching these Reds this season. It is another massive pressure-filled game for Jurgen Klopp's men tonight, but you know what? I fully believe they can go up there and get 3 points. I can see the chat starting to fill up now. Always great to see so many Reds come in and share their time with us. Right, what have we got? Anthony's in, Andrew's in, Scotty's in, Sam's in, Tyler's in, V8's in, Tom Jones, Scotty, Brian Morrissey, Christopher, Connor, Ben Deanley, Tomas Kennedy, Cass Strength. Guys, how are we? Just for those coming in, a bit of bad news about Bobby Firmino. It looks like his season could be over. Jurgen Klopp said he looks very doubtful for the game against Barcelona on Tuesday night. It seems as if that injury to his groin is a little bit worse than anybody first thought. Bobby included, of course, because he played a few minutes the other night against Barcelona. I don't know what to say, guys. Our backs have been against the wall many times this season, but we've got to keep believing in these Reds, got to keep believing in these boys and go out there tonight and try and get those 3 points against Newcastle to pile the pressure back onto Pep Guardiola and Manchester City, who of course entertain Leicester City on Monday night. Right, let me see how we're feeling. I'm nervous, said Anthony Cronin. Yeah, I mean, it's massive, mate. Every game, we haven't had any games we can tune out for or relax with for the last God knows how long. It's a massive game. There's no two ways about it. Team news is in, as you can see. Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Dejan Lovren's come in to partner Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson at left back, midfield of Fabinho, Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum, and the front three, Sadio Mane, Daniel Sturridge and Mohamed Salah. What's everybody's thoughts on the team news? What's your score predictions? And again, thank you for joining us, and a reminder, this is our last league watch-along. We will of course do the Champions League game on Tuesday, but we'll be in Liverpool next weekend, so there'll be no watch-along of the Wolves game obviously. But the channel will continue throughout the summer. I just want to stress that in case anybody's not sure. Kieran said, for fuck's sake, one reason we didn't beat Barca is because we didn't have a striker. We're just going to have to believe in Bobby. Believe in Kloppo. Sturridge, and hope that he can do something today. He's going to want to... One thing I'll say about Daniel Sturridge is he's going to want to sign off his Liverpool career with a goal. So I think we can probably expect a hungry Daniel Sturridge tonight. Now, whether a hungry Daniel Sturridge is good enough anymore, I don't know. Are we worried about fatigue? I suppose, Andy, you've got to be a little bit, mate. These players only played on Wednesday, travelled back from Barcelona, and another big game coming up on Tuesday. But I suppose Kloppo just has to keep reminding them, mate, that there's only a couple of games left in the season, possibly 3 at the best. Patrick Silk's gone 3-1 to Liverpool. Sturridge, don't get it. Hope he proves me wrong. It could be just down to tiredness as well, Greg, at this moment in time, mate. Again, I'm going to stress that the gaffer knows that he's no Firmino now for Tuesday, so he's probably looking at Origi and thinking, mate, you could probably do me a job on Tuesday if needs be. What else have we got? Bobby out for the Barca game also. Yep, it looks like that, unfortunately. This will be really tough, but I think we'll win 2-0 up the Reds at Mossy Kyo. Would have preferred Origi to start instead of Sturridge. Mark, I think he might be just holding him back for Tuesday. That's my guess, of course, buddy. I've no definitive answers for you. Sean W reckons Hendo's going to pop up with a goal today. I'd love to see him score. There was some mad bet. There was some mad odds on him scoring, actually. I seen earlier on, some special. Shaqiri's definitely gone, by the way. Have a look at what I sent you on WhatsApp if you get a chance. Oh, yeah, no problem, Connor. Give me 2 seconds, pal. Right, I haven't paid. Right, what have we got here? Sorry, I'm reading a message here from Connor on WhatsApp. Seems like, I don't know, maybe Klopp's a bit annoyed with Shaqiri over something. I can't really figure out what the message is that Connor sent me. But yeah, it doesn't look good for Shaqiri. Doesn't look good. Cardiff just got relegated, which of course means that there'll be no pressure now on Brighton against Manchester City next weekend, which is never fucking great. As long as Gini's not used as a 9, said Gary Richards. I don't think he will be, mate. I think we can safely say that Studge will be up there today. Hendo's going to score a free kick, said Xbox One Kid Mighty. Press Salah's gone 3-1 to the Reds. Ben said Cardiff City officially relegated from the Premier League. Yeah, and just looking at Dortmund's score here as well, they're about to fucking basically hand over the league title to Bayern Munich unless they get a last minute winner or an injury time winner. Having been 2-0 up, they conceded 2 goals in 5 minutes and they're 2-2 now away at Werder Bremen. We're going to have 1,000 shots on goal but only score 1 as usual. Come on, mate, be a bit more positive than that. Who's on the bench? It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen there, mate. I don't know if you can see what's going across the bottom of the screen, but when it scrolls back around, I'll take you through the bench. Off the top of my head, Mignolet, Gomez, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Milner, Shaqiri, Origi. Maybe I'm missing one, mate. I can't remember. Maybe I'm missing one. Be good if Shaqiri leaves. He's my favourite player. He just hasn't been good enough. It's as simple as that. At this level, when he's been... I don't know. Well, we don't know what he does in training. That's the thing. We don't know what Jurgen Klopp sees week in and week out. Subs are scrolling across the screen now. Mignolet, Milner, Gomez, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Shaqiri, Matip. Who else have we got? Origi. Yeah, I think that's it, is it? Yep, they're the subs for today's game. Kirby said, we're almost at 13,000 subscribers. We're getting close, buddy. We're 145 away. Not going to lie, I'd love to do it on this stream. Our last watch along of the season and all. Just keep an eye on this Dortmund game here. Bear with me. 4 minutes of injury time gone. It looks like they're just going to have to settle for a point. And yeah, looks like that'll be the end of Borussia Dortmund. I think it might be full time actually in that game. Jovic joined Madrid, said Junior. Well, yeah, I'd heard rumours of a 51, 53 million, something like that. Yeah, not surprising there on a massive rebuild job. So I don't know what to say. I still hope we get Timo Werner. That's my thoughts on that, mate. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted by my phone here. I'm going to have to put it down in a minute. I was just checking to see. Yeah, it was 2-2 draw. Well done to Dortmund. Fucked up my accumulator. 10-team accumulator and Dortmund were the 9th team on it. Liverpool obviously the 10th and Dortmund went and fucked it up for me. Oh, God, the joys of it, ladies and gents. The joys of it. Bobby's fit to play. He isn't, mate. Klopp just said that he's unfit. Did you watch the pre-match interview? He said that it's not looking good for a Tuesday for Bobby Firmino either, unfortunately. Ben said, I have a bad feeling. It's never easy going up to play a Rafa Benitez team. At 7:45, under the lights, yeah, it isn't going to be straightforward, but we've got to believe. And you know what? We're a better team. So there's every reason to believe that we can go up there and get the 3 points. Diet Chav, indeed, Scotty, it is here, pal. Always by my side. Is Firmino definitely out of the Barca game? It seems so, Mark, according to the Kloppo's interview there with Jamie Carragher before. I just caught a couple of seconds of it before I went live. That's why I was late. I was watching the Jurgen Klopp interview because I wanted to get some information before I came on. What are your thoughts on the lineup today, said Sophie. I think the only question, Sophie, could really be around Daniel Sturridge. Other than that, I'm good. And even at that, he doesn't really have many options. It's Daniel Sturridge or Origi, and it looks like he might be saving Origi for Tuesday. Iranian Pride is in, mate. How are you? Welcome. Will Robinson said, come on the mighty Reds. Brian Marks is going for a 3-0 win. I love it. I love this positivity. What are my predictions? I went for a 2-0 win, Matthew, earlier on in the week when I did my preview. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous am I? 1. Sassy, 1. I'm not at all nervous. I'm pumped, but not nervous. We've got nothing to lose. I know that sounds silly, but I really don't think we've got anything to lose because nobody expects us to win this league. So go up tonight, try and get the 3 points, get the fucking 3 points, I should be saying, and then let's see what happens on Monday night. I'm expecting Salah and Mane to go through Newcastle, said Aaron Lennon. Dortmund have bottled it. Indeed they have, mate. Indeed they have. And yeah, 2-0 up and they concede 2 goals in 5 minutes. Ridiculous. Del Boy's going 2-1 to Liverpool. Carrick to score. Now that's not going to happen. Claire is in. Claire, how are you? Surely to God, Claire. It's Saturday now, and I imagine it's probably mid-afternoon there, maybe 2:30, something like that, where you are. Surely there's now a Rioja or a red wine on the go, Claire. Wool Wizard, I think it'll be 4-0 against Barca and Anfield will rock. The Reds will do it, but what are your thoughts on us versus Newcastle? I don't know what to expect. I'm expecting 3 points. I'm expecting a difficult game, but I don't know if it'll be one of these 1-0 games or if it'll be one of them crazy 4-2 games, something along those lines. I'd like a clean sheet, obviously, for Alisson in the defence. I'd like it to get to 21 and then possibly 22 against Wolves. What else have we got? I'd have played Big Cock, said Stephen Richards. I think he might just be saving him, mate. He might be saving him for a Tuesday. That's all I can think of. Dirty Girl Show. This show we need a Werner, Delit, Julian Brandt, Ziyech, Fekir, any one of these. What else we got? Moreno, Mignolet, Lallana. Sorry, had their chances. End of. Said Dirty Girl. I don't disagree with anything you've said there, mate, to be fair. I think we probably need 2 of those that you've mentioned in that list. 2 of Werner, Delit, Julian Brandt, Ziyech, maybe even more. What have we got? Louise is in. Louise, how are you? We lack quality when one of our front 3 is injured, said Faisal. Yes, agreed, mate, we do. We are lacking that strength and depth up front. We've been very fortunate as well this season that we went through the majority of the season with our front 3 being sound, uninjured. There is a big drop off to the likes of Sturridge and Divock Origi, but we've got Ryan Brewster coming through as well next season. Hopefully he has a good pre-season under his belt and he's ready to go for the start of next season. Jabs going 2-0 to the Reds. What are you going to do when this madness of a season is over and done with? Are you going to keep streaming? I am, Kane, yes. I'm going to keep going right through the summer, mate, because there'll be lots of transfer news to get through, some pre-season friendlies and stuff like that as well. So I think there'll probably be enough content to keep us going throughout the summer. So probably, yeah, still keep up the daily streams and stuff like that. I enjoy doing it, buddy. I might take a day or 2 off after the season, but I think I'll still keep going. 3-1 to the Reds, said Kev. I hope you're recovering after the car crash, buddy. 2-0 said Louise. I bring you greetings from South Africa, said Mano. How are you, mate? Welcome. Lots of greetings straight back to you, mate, from Ireland. Great to have you with us. Ryan's gone 2-1 to Liverpool. Faisal said we lack quality up top. I'm so nervous, as always. My prediction: Newcastle 0, Liverpool 3 for Chris Welch. Troy Francis said, come on the Reds. I'm glad to see everyone's been positive in their predictions. I like it. Alfie Gaiman said 3-0 to Liverpool. Who remembers the 4-3? That was mental, that game, mate. Absolutely mental. Fekir, Insigne, Werner, I'm expecting in the summer, said Chris. Liverpool 3-1, said Papa. What else we got? 3-0 to the Reds, said Danny Boots. Let's make this interesting. City lose, Liverpool draw. Let's have 92 points each and go at it in the final day. Yeah, let's not, Jamie. Let's not. I'd rather lose the league by a point than lose it on goal difference, mate. So let's not let Liverpool lose today. Let's let Manchester City draw on Monday and let the Reds just go and win it next Sunday, mate. That'll be fucking tickety-boo. Cameron, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Just a reminder for a few people coming in, I'll run through the team again in a couple of seconds. The bad news is that Bobby Firmino seems like he's ruled out of Tuesday's game. If you're listening to Jurgen Klopp's pre-match interview with Jamie Carragher, it seems like that groin strain is a little bit more serious than people thought, and even he thought clearly because he played some minutes against Barcelona. Brian said Julian Brandt's available for around 25 million. I reckon he's highly likely to sign. Hello Craig, I think Liverpool 3, Newcastle 0, said Paul Greaves. I think the score will be 2-0, Joseph Salah, mate. I think 2-0. You better wear the lucky shirt versus Barca. Do you know, I haven't even thought about it, mate. I haven't thought about it. I mean, if I'm going to curse the lucky shirt, that's probably the game to do it in. Do you know what I mean? Now, the lucky shirt just means we'll win the game. That's the thing about the lucky shirt. It doesn't mean, of course, that the Reds will turn over that 3-0, but of course I hope that they will. John Joe starting. Haven't got a fucking clue. I'm not going to lie, Sean. I haven't even checked the Newcastle team yet. Bear with me one sec. Right, Newcastle 11. Dubravka, Manquillo, Schär, Lascelles, Dummett, Matt Ritchie. Then Perez, Ki Sung-young, Isaac Hayden, Atsu and Solomon Rondon. So yeah, no place in the starting 11 for John Joe Shelby. He's on the bench though. He is on the bench for Newcastle. We've exceeded expectations, no nerves at all, said Richie. Sturridge isn't good enough, should have played Mane through the middle. You still have the problem then though of who to play out left, Dan. So saying Sturridge isn't good enough is fine, mate, but we still need a creative option or creative spark. Now bear in mind, we do have Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the bench, so if it's not working out, that's something that can certainly be done in the second half. Jurgen Klopp can pull off Sturridge, put Mane through the centre and then put Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain wide left. What do I think about Depay? I think he's a diva, and I don't want divas at the football club. That's my honest opinion. As a footballer, he can be brilliant and he can be absolutely frustrating as hell. I don't care that he used to play for United. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. I just don't want a diva at the football club, and everything I've seen about that young man screams diva. Sean Chow reckons Liverpool 4, Newcastle 0. Thomas Lowry's gone 3-1 to the Reds. I'm thinking 6-3 to the mighty Reds. I'd love the Abada and Julian Brandt. Said Wool Wizard. I'll tell you what, mate, I'd love them myself. Both of those would do rather nicely. Tickled the button. My late step granddad, diehard Liverpool fan, once bought me full Liverpool kit and had to take it back to the shop. United through and through. At least he tried his best, didn't he, mate? He tried his best. He was trying to look after you. Lucky can of Diet Chav. They're all lucky, Gary. Every can of Diet Chav is lucky. Carragher said good luck to Rafa and he smiled afterwards. Said Scotty. We gotta stop Perez, said Live Gamer. I'd be more concerned about them stopping us. I love reading the comments and all, but we're the better side. They've got to worry about stopping us. We should go about our job and let Newcastle deal with the 11 that we have out there. Wear the motherfucking lucky shirt on Tuesday, said Stephen Richards. I might do, mate. I might do. Tommy Walker said, I like the Geordies, but we'll tear them a new arsehole tonight. Weird kick-off time. It is strange, isn't it, Tommy? 7:45 on a Saturday night. I can't. Is this the first time we've had a 7:45 Saturday kick-off? It feels weird. I'm not gonna lie. Feels like it's a midweek game or something. Keane reckons Mane will score another header from a Robbo cross, 100%. We should look at Lloyd Kelly. He looks good. Is that the Bristol City fullback? Or am I completely thinking of the wrong guy here, Kirby? Because we were linked to a young fullback from the Championship earlier on the January transfer window. It seemed to have fizzled out, but you never know. Thoughts on Sturridge in, said Cape Town Muslim. Again, my thoughts are the same as they were when he started the last game, or the last league game. I think he's resting Origi for Tuesday night, and he doesn't want to perhaps throw Origi on there and get him injured and then have that lack of pace available against Barcelona on Tuesday night. Because the difference between Origi and Sturridge at this point in their careers is that Divock Origi has lightning power and pace. Daniel Sturridge always has that knack of finishing. He's a brilliant finisher, but I just think Klopp is taking it easy, as not taking it easy. He just doesn't want to risk having to start with Daniel Sturridge against Barcelona, I think. Douglas James Horn is in as well. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Can Liverpool keep winning? I'm not sure, said Harold. I guess we're going to find out, mate. We'll find out now in the next, 2 hours or so. Quick couple of goals will have Barca rattled, said 8 Mick, or 8 Mike, 8 or 8 Mick. I'm not sure which one. Buddy, you're right though, yes. It would be lovely. When's Man City versus Leicester, Darren? It's Monday night, mate. Monday night at 8 o'clock. I want Cardiff to stay up. Well, they're gone down, unfortunately. MUFC Gamer relegated there today. When Diet Chav sponsor Liverpool, oh mate, that would be the dream, Mr. Crypto meme. That would be the dream. So it would look good on the shirts as well. I think the logo. What's your prediction for Tuesday? I don't really have one yet, Matthew. I want to know the starting 11 before I go with a prediction. We'll win. I'm very confident we'll win the game. Just not so sure after that. Lambeg Loyalist said the double is still on, mate. Thank you for the super chat. It is technically still on. We can't say it isn't. We can't drop any points tonight or we're fucked. Let's be fair about it. We've got to go out there tonight and get the 3 points. Kev said let's do this, Reds. Up the fucking Reds and Anfield agenda. Thank you, Kev, for that, and thank you for the super chat, buddy. But I always feel, I don't know, super chats still feel like a weird thing to me. I know we've only had them a few months and that, but they feel weird. Weird in a good way though. Liverpool looking strong for this match, said that guy Gustavo. Yeah, I think it's as strong as we could go, Gustavo, mate, without having Bobby. Yeah, it's pretty good team. Lovren coming in to replace Matip isn't unusual. It's not unexpected. Matip again probably just getting a rest. He's played a lot of games covering in for Joe Gomez since Lovren's been out as well. So I think Deggs is just coming in to give Matip a rest. Any betting tips? No, sorry. Never given them out really on the channel. I'll leave whether you bet or not to yourselves. It's not something that I'm going to tell people to do or not to do. A quick goal will settle us for the game, said Mark Hendley. Who would you rather top goal scorer in the Premier League, Salah or Mane? I don't care, Mikey, mate, I don't care. I mean that in a very respectful way. As long as we're up towards the top of the table, individual accolades I'm not really arsed with, to be fair. Yeah, sorry. I'd like a Liverpool player to win it, obviously, but whether it's Salah or Mane, I'd congratulate either one. Ailish Dwyer is in, said hello 3-1 to the Reds. Hello Ailish, welcome in. Double D's, said Mr. Crypto. I mean, you can't say no to double D's, mate. You know what I mean? Just can't say no. Oxlade-Chamberlain is on the bench, Cape Town Muslim. Just to go through the bench again, off the top of my head. Mignolet, Milner, Matip, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Shaqiri, Gomez. I think that's the bench. Best show on YouTube, mate. Keep it up. Thank you, Glenn. That's really kind of you. I'll tell you what, I'd love to hit 13,000 subscribers on tonight's stream, guys. So we need 143 to go. So if you're watching, you haven't subscribed, please do hit that button. This is our last league watch along of the season. To hit 13,000 subscribers on our last league game. Well, I know it's not the club's last league game, but we're going to be over in Liverpool, as I said, next weekend. So no watch along of the Wolves game, unfortunately. So yeah, it'd be nice to do it tonight to hit a fresh 1,000. Let's just wait and see what happens, but I'm pumped for this game. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff. Sound that 5-minute bell. Ding, ding, ding. 5 minutes to go. Good evening, Craig and fellow chatters. 2-0 to the Reds, said Russ. Salah is a god, said Ailish. He's the Egyptian king. What can you say? Allison to score from inside his own box. We are the Magpies. An absolutely fucking massive big flag floating around the far end of St. James's Park. Teams coming down the tunnel now. Kickoff time is 7:45, Roberto. So, 4 minutes away. Is Brewster a good player? Yes, Ailish. She's going to be an absolute superstar. And I'm not just trying to exaggerate here. Sometimes you just know when you hear of kids coming through and how good they are. And this kid has it all. Don't want to put too much pressure on him, but I genuinely believe he'll be great. 4-0 to the Reds. Come on. Right, let me run through the Liverpool team one more time, ladies and gents, before we get going with the game. Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Dejan Lovren, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson. Midfield for today's game, Fabinho, Gini Wijnaldum and Jordan Henderson. Then up top, Sadio Mane, Daniel Sturridge and Mohamed Salah. It's as strong as we could probably go, to be fair, with the injury to Bobby. Serious question, not trolling. I believe you need natural number 9. Firmino's good, but he's a central attacking midfielder, Mertens your striker. Thoughts? Yes, we do. You're not trolling, mate. We do need a number 9. Bobby does a great job, don't get me wrong, but even at that, we need more than 3 options up there when we play 3 up front. So I think Timo Werner is the name that most Reds are probably thinking of. Pepe, obviously another one. I'm nervous for the game, said Cameron. I think you're hilarious. Thank you. I hope in a good way, Liverpool Dyke. I hope it's a good way, but if not, at least you get a laugh. That's alright. Let's top the table tonight, said Romeo KGT. Damn fucking right, pal. It'd be lovely to do it, wouldn't it? But looks like Bobby could be... I don't want to say his season is over, mate, but he doesn't look like he's going to be available for Tuesday, based on Jurgen Klopp's comments before the game. Just curious to have the history and your motivation behind this channel, how it all started. We used to do podcasts, Z, and we just wanted to reach people more instantly. We wanted feedback and we wanted interaction in real time. And Connor suggested that we move the podcast onto YouTube. So we started the channel. The channel's technically been in existence for, 18 months or something like that. But all we did was basically just post audio podcasts on it. So then we started posting the shows that we do now around a year ago. And as you can see, we're heading towards 13k in our first year. It's just to reach Reds around the world. That's the whole motivation behind the channel, just to chat to Reds in real time, to get to see how everybody's feeling. I love celebrating goals with people. I love interacting, reading people's comments. Podcasts are cool and we're going to bring them back, but this has been the best thing we've done. I absolutely love the fact we moved on to YouTube. If we get a 9, where would you want Bobby to go? He can play just in behind. We can rotate. I mean, that's the important thing here. If we get a 9, it means we have options and we can rotate. Sometimes I think people just look at the starting 11 and forget about it. Well, we've seen during the week against Barcelona, with a few injuries, we could do with these extra bodies. What else we got? Sturridge needs to go. Well, his contract's up, Dan. I mean, he's a couple more games left with the club and then he'll be moved on. Nearly 13k subs in 18 months. 12 months. How dare you with the 18 months? It's 12 months. I think we had like 70 subs, 100 subs, something like that when we were posting the podcasts. Craig, are you a Liverpool fan? And explain why. Clearly I'm a fucking Liverpool fan. Clearly. And explaining why. Because I fell in love with the club like anybody else. Bit of a weird question, to be fair. Like, why am I a Liverpool fan? I just fell in love with the club like anybody else. Right, let me get set up. Let the clock ready to go. Players are all set up. The Reds playing from left to right in the first half. I'll do my best as always to take you guys through the game. Referee just doing his checks. Run away. Ball goes back to Newcastle. Here we go. No? Oh yes, there it is. That long ball upfield that most teams do from kickoff. Rondon wins the flick on, but it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Hopefully I swear less tonight. Yeah, probably not going to happen, Richie, mate, to be fair. There's going to be a lot of swearing. So heads up to anyone who doesn't like bad language. Come on, Redmen. Yes, come on, Redmen, indeed. Right, ball upfield towards Salah. Salah tries to keep it in. Ball goes out. Throw into Newcastle left-hand side. Kind of halfway between the 18-yard box and the halfway line. There's Rafa Benitez on the bench. Rafa, relax there now, mate. Do you know what I mean? Do us a favour here tonight, pal. Best Buddies has gone 3-0 to the Reds. Let's go, boys, at Aaron Dirks. Ball's up in the air. Fabinho wins it. Matt Ritchie wins the second ball. Newcastle have regained it. Play it upfield. Lovren heads it down to Henderson. Henderson's dispossessed. Rondon. Newcastle now have it left side. Early ball into the box. Alisson comes out and claims it. No problem at all for the Liverpool keeper. Robbo now. Quick release from Alisson. Robbo goes tearing on the left hand side. Look at him go. He's fucking awesome. Wijnaldum now. Back to Fabinho. Fabinho's under a little bit of pressure. He gives it back to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk has a look ahead. Gives it to Fabinho. Takes a couple of touches. Looks for his options. Gives it to Degsy Lovren. Lovren spreads it out wide right to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He takes a touch. Bit of pressure on him. Gives it into Henderson. Back to Trent. Goes long up the line towards Mo Salah. Newcastle defender comes across. Gets a head on it. Throw into the Reds. Matthew Holiday reckons 3-0 to Liverpool. Right, throw in with Trent. He throws it all the way back to Degsy Lovren. He takes a touch, rolls it across to Van Dijk. Already you can see Newcastle look content to set in and try and counter Liverpool quickly. If one thing we know about Rafa Benitez is he can set a team up to defend deep. We've seen it many, many times when he was Liverpool manager. Ball goes out, throw into Newcastle. Left hand side. Oil Mackinson reckons Newcastle got to win 2-1. Nah, not going to happen, Mr. Martinson. Not going to happen, or Miss Martinson, I'm not sure. But it's not going to happen either way. Mo Salah to score in the 89th minute. Liverpool to win 1-0. Hopefully it's wrapped up before that. Fabinho now for the Reds. Gives it back to Trent. He knocks it upfield towards Salah. Again though, Dummett comes in and wins it. Key, he flicks it on. Ball comes back to Trent now. He clears it up the line. Throw into Newcastle. What have we got? The new Mo's Media reckons Newcastle 2, Liverpool 2. I really like Newcastle, big club and big fans. I like Newcastle myself, MUFC gamer. They are a good club, great set of fans. Richie now, he's dispossessed. Throw into Newcastle. Henderson wants a Liverpool ball. The referee says no. Newcastle throw in. Ball back with Lascelles. He gives it back to his keeper. And Sturridge looks to press. Newcastle keeper launches it long towards Rondon. Good defending by Trent. Flicks it to Degsy Lovren, who slices it out for a throw into Newcastle. Lewis reckons 5-3 to the Reds, mate. That's a little bit optimistic, but you never know. Richie now for Newcastle. Whips an early ball in, but it's blocked by Henderson. Good block. Throw into Newcastle again, left hand side. Richie looks like he's gotten a fresh trim there. Fair play to him. Throw into the Reds now. A little bit of head tennis going on. A lot of aerial balls so far in the game. We need to get it down. Fabinho knocks it back to Van Dijk. He takes a touch. Surveys all that's ahead of him. Gives it out to Trent. Gonna have a bit of fun tonight, ladies and gents. As I said, it's our last league watch along of the season, so why not? Let our hair down and enjoy. I mean, let the hair down, he says, the ball fucker, but you know what I mean. Van Dijk now, he takes a touch. Spreads it across to Degsy Lovren. Tells him to move forward, get further up the pitch. Lovren carries it forward a few yards. Channels his inner Joel Matip. Gives it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Henderson. Newcastle player blocks, and then falls over and kicks the ball out. Throw in taken quickly. Salah does well to win it back for Liverpool. Ball goes out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo takes a touch. Fabinho to Salah. Salah tries to get it through to Mane. Wins it back though. Newcastle defend it well. Trent keeps it in right hand side for the Reds. Henderson wants it. Gives it back to Degsy Lovren. Lovren to Alisson. Liverpool look to reset. Van Dijk again directing things. I love that about Virgil van Dijk. I love that he tells players where he wants them. Van Dijk to Degsy Lovren. He takes a look. Plays it up to Trent right hand side. Switches it to Fabinho. Fabinho back to Virgil van Dijk. Again, very patient stuff from Liverpool. Robertson. Fabinho. Switch of play from him right to left. Newcastle player comes across. Richie gets ahead on a throw in to Newcastle. Or to Liverpool, excuse me. Throw in taken. Van Dijk, he takes a touch. Robertson back inside to Fabinho. Ball's blocked back to Fabinho again. Gives it to Henderson. Touch by Fabinho. Gives it to Degsy Lovren. Trent tries a ball over the top. It's a poor ball by Sturridge. Newcastle. Lascelles managed to come across, or Lascelles I should say, and knock it out. Throw into the Reds' right hand side. Right, Lovren, he takes a touch to Trent. Trent tries a flick up the line. Mane into Henderson. The flag's up though. The referee blows his whistle for offside. I think Mane was just off when he made his run. Gethin said, we won the big final in league. Congratulations, mate. Delighted for you. Well in. Enjoy yourself. Have a lovely weekend. And congratulations again on winning the league. Right. Dubravka now. Free kick for Newcastle just on the edge of their 18-yard box. Long upfield as you'd expect. Lovren wins it in the air. Richie plays the second ball up the line. Straight out of play. Throw into the Reds. It's a very, start to the game. Nobody's really managed to settle. Play's been broken up. I want Rondon to score just because I'm half Venezuelan. Well, I don't. Roberto, mate. Here we go. Genie now. Spreads it left hand side. Some space for Robertson to go in. Go on, Robbo. Go on. Blocked by Newcastle defenders and they clear their lines. Nobody could really keep up with Robertson there. That was the problem. Salah was the only person ahead of him and he was being marked by 3 players. Trent rolls it into Salah. Salah flicks it back to Trent. Good work. Trent tries to cut it back across the box but it's cut out by a Newcastle player. Well done Fabinho and Degsy Lovren. Turnover possession again back to the Reds. Van Dijk spreads it out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Sadio Mane now. He spins back inside. Oh, high foot, ref. How is that not a high foot? Fuck off. Nah. That's a high foot, referee. Every single day of the damn week, that's a high foot. Fuck me. Nah, I'm not having this again. Ball breaks through. Ball's up and that's a high foot. It's a fucking clearly a high foot. There's a little handball in there as well on the way. Look at that. Jesus Christ. You get Mane sent off against Manchester City for a high foot. And then there, he gets fucking clattered by Manquillo. And the referee says, nah, play on. It's sound. Work away. Fuck off. How is that not a high foot? How? Anybody? Non-Liverpool fans out there. Somebody tell me how on earth that's not a high foot and dangerous play. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous refereeing again. Fucking... The refereeing in the Premier League is pathetic. Seen Craig Pawson earlier on as well in his match making fuck up after fuck up. There's too much at stake for these gobshites to be getting the wrong time and time again. Fuck's sake. Lovren heads it down. Trent. Did he keep it in? No. Assistant referee says no. I mean, I'm reading through your comments here. I'm yet to see anyone disagree, really, that wasn't a high foot. I mean, absolutely shocking refereeing again. Right in front of his fucking face. Richie takes the throw in. 1-2. Newcastle have it back now. Try a long ball upfield. Rondon chests it down. Trent has it now. Use it wisely. Into Studge. Oh, that's a delicious ball in behind to Sadio. Well done, Sturridge. Sadio Mane now. Cuts inside. Oh, that's great defending, to be fair. Gives it straight back to Liverpool. Robertson ball into the box. Salah tries to get ahead on it. Sturridge says, I want it here, and Salah tried to take the shot. He probably would have been better squaring it to Sturridge, to be fair. That was an absolutely world-class ball from Daniel Sturridge there in behind the Newcastle defence for Sadio Mane. Unbelievable ball. Looking at the replay here, right, Salah knocks it down. Could he have seen Sturridge that quickly? He had eyes on the ball trying to track it down. I'm just watching. Yeah, I don't think he even had time to even look to see if he could give it to Sturridge. Van Dijk wins it in the air. Newcastle knock it down only as far as Daniel Sturridge. He tries a lovely ball out wide right to Salah. Again, sometimes it seems like when Salah's controlling the ball, it's taking too long for him to get it down. Fabinho. Gini Wijnaldum. He spreads it out left to Andy Robertson. Back to Virgil van Dijk. Daigsy Lovren. Fabinho. It's been all Liverpool at the start, which is good, but you know we do want to get that breakthrough. Robertson. Lovely ball into Gini Wijnaldum. Mane has it now left hand side. He tries a cross into the box. Salah takes it down. Oh, again! This time it's blocked for a corner. Good work from the Reds again. Sadio Mane does well down the left hand side. Puts a deep cross towards the back post. Excellent control by Salah. He tries a quick shot. Blocked by Newcastle defender. Corner kick to the Reds. Very good build-up play that. Right, Trent, go ball into the box here, pal. Come on. Ball in from Trent. And goal, 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 goal! He's a centre half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, calm as you like. He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Go on! 1-0 to the Reds. That's the start we wanted. Boom! Love it. Love it. Big Virg. In the right place. Boom. Off his noggin. 1-0 to the Reds. Go on. I told you we were going to have a bit of fun tonight, ladies and gents. Here we go. 1-0 to the Reds. Go on. Can I get a whoop? Whoop, whoop! Can you get a Ric Flair? Woo! Yes, go on the Reds. 1-0. 148 subs to go, ladies and gents. Please do keep hitting that button and let's see if we can get to 13k on this stream. Did we score them? My stream's 2 minutes behind. Yeah, sorry for the spoiler, mate. Sorry, Stephen. We did. Virgil van Dijk. Beautiful ball in from Trent. Van Dijk does what you expect. Gets loose in the box. Bang. 1-0 to the Reds. I don't know what the fuck happened, but somehow we lost 20 subscribers when Liverpool scored. How fucked up is that? Look at that from Van Dijk. Good man. Let's see, was there a foul in here? Because there's a couple of Newcastle players who went to the deck. Nah, he just slipped. Nothing in that whatsoever. Nope, Alisson hasn't had anything to do yet, Rebecca, mate. Nothing. Sturridge. He takes a touch. Rolls it into Sadio. Oh, heavy touch from Sadio. Unlucky. Better from the Reds. I really like the Virgil van... I don't like the Virgil van Dijk song, said Will. Jesus, Will. Come on. Get with the times, pal. It's a fucking belter. Nope, Alisson's had nothing to do. I've covered that one. That's some commanding shit, said Pepper Reds. Or Pepper Red, excuse me. Perez now with the ball for Newcastle. Van Dijk tracks back. Good defending by Andy Robertson. Gini Wijnaldum comes over to help him out. Robbo's brought down. Free kick to the Reds. Go on, the Reds. Oh, sorry, Will. Sorry, it wasn't you. You're right, mate. There's Liverpool fan, Liverpool legend, Will. It confuses me sometimes, mate. I do apologise. Somebody said the stream is freezing for them. Is it okay for everybody else? Can you give me a thumbs up if the stream's okay for you guys? I just want to make sure that it's okay. I watch you on my phone, TV and iPad at the same time. It's okay now. Good. Thank you. Apologies for anyone who had issues with the stream. No, thumbs down. We have a few thumbs downs. Okay, I'm going to carry on anyway and hope it's okay for everybody. Trent has it now. He spreads it across to Virgil van Dijk. Oh, good ball towards Salah. Heavy touch. Couldn't quite get it under control. Goal kick to Newcastle. Cool. It looks like it's okay now. Whatever the issue was, it looks like it's resolved, hopefully. Dubravka plays the goal kick short. That's a load of me bollocks right there. That's one of those rules in football that does my fucking head in. The goalkeeper tried to take the goal kick. The defender knew he was going to be caught short and under pressure, so steps into the penalty area and Newcastle get to take it again. That's one rule in football that does my fucking head in. If the goalkeeper tries to take a goal kick and ends up going short and the player comes to the box, it should be an indirect free kick in. Definitely a rule that they need to look at. Dubravka launches it long this time. Lovren gets his head up. Wins it again in the air. Sturridge takes a touch. Fabinho gives it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, oh, well done. Spreads it across left hand side to Robbo. Robbo goes long. One in the air with a Newcastle defender, but only as far as Fabinho. To Sadio Mane, he takes a couple of touches. Him and Henderson somehow manage to run into each other, but Trent does well. Spreads the play across to Andy Robertson. Robertson to Gini. Fabinho. Virgil van Dijk got the goal, Billy. Van Dijk. Henderson now, right hand side. Degsley Lovren. Ball back to Alisson now. Good start this from the Reds. 1-0 up. Virgil van Dijk header from a Trent Alexander-Arnold corner. I've no idea why people's streams are lagging, and this is really annoying me now. On my end, the stream health looks fine. Ball long upfield. Mane tries to win it. Lascelles heads it back into midfield. Key now has it for Newcastle. Spread it out right hand side. Newcastle play it back. Liverpool doing a good job here closing the options for Newcastle. Not giving them any through balls. Perez now. Fabinho. He goes past Fabinho. Fabinho gets back at him. Ball out right hand side to Manquillo. Manquillo, ball into the box. Flick, back post, Richie. Across Rondon. Blocked on the line. 1-1. Fuck's sake. Fuck. 1-1. Shite defending. Absolutely fucking shite defending. First fucking time they have a genuine opportunity to score and the cunts fucking score. Fuck's sake. Not good enough. Defensively not good enough there. Manquillo has a right hand side. I'm watching the replay here. He plays the ball deep to the back post. Look at that. Nobody there. Rondon has a strike. It's blocked by Trent. And then it falls and they knock in the rebound. Nobody looking at Matt Ritchie on the fucking back post. Nobody. Nobody. Fuck's sake. Just not good enough defensively. That was a handball by Trent as well, by the way. One. Fuck. Still plenty of time. Go on, Trent. Newcastle cut it out. Key. Ritchie. Ball's gone out of play. Throw into Newcastle left hand side. That was just terrible defending. What? Where was Trent? I know he was pulling in to help a centre back, but there was nobody at the back post looking for Ritchie. Van Dijk clears it long. Still plenty of time for the Reds to get back in and get a lead. Don't forget, ladies and gents, this is our last watch along of the season, so if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Throw in taken by Trent. Switches the ball across. Van Dijk gives it out to Andy Robertson. Lovren. Trent. Ball into Henderson. Well done, Jordan Henderson wins. Oh, referee, fuck off, you stupid prick. He says no, and then gives a foul. The referee is a fucking cabbage. Waves his finger saying no, and then gives a foul. If the cameraman must have a fucking hard on for Trent or something, because he spent the last 5 minutes showing close-ups of him. Ritchie, ball to the back post. Manquillo, good save by Alisson. Again, too fucking easy for Newcastle. Get a man over at the back post and play a deep cross. That seems to be the way. Robertson. Sturridge. Van Dijk. Fabinho. Van Dijk again. Degsy Lovren. Back to Van Dijk. Jordan Henderson. Callum reckons it'll finish 3-1 to the Reds. So take that, mate. I don't blame Klopp. Justin said Klopp's gone mad. I can understand why, because defensively that wasn't good enough on 2 occasions. Lovren now carries the ball forward for Liverpool. Plays into the feet of Daniel Sturridge, who's on the right hand side at the minute. Ball ricochets back to Alisson. Hello to everyone that's in the chat. Welcome in. I can see a few people saying hello. Fabinho. Oh. Fabinho's taken out of it, and again that gobshite of a referee. Look, he's a fucking tool of a referee. Henderson tries the ball into Mane. He slips. Looks like he's okay though. I mean, let's all stand there and look at it. Well, Dubravka has enough time to go and get the ball that's outside his box and bring it back into his box. No need to chase it down around. Let's all have a little chat with Mane. Fuck's sake. Wake up, lads. Wake up. Lascelles. Newcastle go long. One ball splits the fucking defence again. One fucking ball. Well done. Well done, Gini Wijnaldum, to get back and cover. Newcastle have turned it over again. You can see they're up for this. Oof. Fuck, was that a save or did that hit the bar? Snapshot, I think, from Perez. I think it was Perez. It was either a fantastic save from Alisson or a clip the bar. I have to see the replay. Long strike from Key, straight at Alisson. Want to have a look at this replay here. It was a good bit of work by Perez, to be fair. Ball breaks. Quick touch. Snapshot. Clips the bar. Hits the bar. Wow. Good strike. Lucky. Another warning for the Reds. Wake up. Come on. Liverpool aren't going to get beat, you fucking gobshite. Don't worry about that. I love people coming in saying, oh, Liverpool are going to get beat. I'm a little troll and I only come out to play when the Reds are doing badly. Don't worry about us. We'll be fucking tickety-boo. We'll settle into this game. Newcastle will tire out and we'll win it. Don't worry about that. Fabinho. Touch inside. Good ball. Up the line towards Salah. Again. Taking too long, mate, to pull it out of the air. You give Richie time to come across. Am I nervous? Nah. Not at all, Jamie. There's nothing to be nervous about. To be realistic. We need to win, and even if we win, it's still up to Manchester City then on Monday. So I'll be more nervous on Monday if we get the 3 points today. I'm never nervous with the Reds because I believe in these guys. 2-1! Go on! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Running down the wing. Salah! La 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 la! The Egyptian king. 2-1 to the Reds. Lovely little back heel from Sturridge. Ball in from Trent. Little side foot from Mo. Boom. 2-1 to the Reds. Where are the little fuckers now that said Liverpool gonna get B? No one's getting B. Look at that. Lovely little side foot. Uses the pace of the surface into the corner. Dubravka no chance. Go on. Kloppo celebrates. Gives it one of them. Go on, Kloppo. Beautiful ball in from Trent. And no, look at this. All the battles. Trent and his battle with Andy Robertson for assists. That's another one for Trent. Mo and his battle with Sadio Mane. That puts Mo now 2 ahead. Assists all over the shop for our fullbacks this season. What a season they've both had. Why do I have to sing? Because I fucking want to, Robert. Because I fucking want to, mate. Why do you have to be such a moany little bitch, Robert? Let's go with that one. How about we fuck Robert out of the chat and let him remind him that it's my fucking channel, pal. If I want to fucking sing when the Reds score, then I shall fucking sing. If you don't like it, buddy, you know where the door is, dickhead. Genie plays it inside to Sadio Mane and Robert goes bye-bye. Salah for the golden boot, said Hayne. Here we go. Robbo now left hand side. Ball back inside to Genie. Fabinho. But to be fair, it took me 10 months before I started singing, so do you know what I mean? I mean, you had 10 months of me not being shit at singing, so unfortunately, when we score, motherfucker gonna sing. Lucky not down to 10 men, what Carragher said. I didn't hear it, John, mate. I didn't hear it, buddy. I haven't got the audio on for the commentary, mate. So if you could fill me in, what was he talking about there? Salah's down. Hopefully he's okay. Looking at the replay here. No, this is the Fabinho incident. He was caught by Hayden. It was just an impact injury on Salah, to be fair. There was nothing in it. Him and Richie went for the ball. It was one of those where Richie's studs caught the inside of Salah's boot. "30 minutes gone at St James's Park. The Reds are leading by 2-1. Mad start to this game. We said earlier on this could be a 1-0 game. This could be a 4-2 game. It's looking like it could be more towards the latter. What's my thoughts on Cardiff's relegation? The club have been through a lot this year, so I want to be respectful in what I say. I don't like Neil Warnock one bit, but you know that club have been through a lot this year, and they battled and they tried their best, but ultimately, unfortunately, they just weren't strong enough to stay up. Oh, the handball on the line. Yes, you're right. Yeah, it's a good show. 22 goals, but he's a one-season wonder apparently, said the Revenai. Don't forget to keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gents. 145 away from 13k. Let's see if we can get there. Ball breaks to Wijnaldum. He gives it to Sadio. Sadio takes a touch. Gives it out left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Robertson, ball into the box. Cleared by the Newcastle defence. Key takes a touch for Newcastle. Nice ball up the line towards Perez. Perez being tracked by Andy Robertson. Manquillo goes on the overlap. Perez is forced backwards. Well done to Robbo. Newcastle have it now. The Reds put pressure on. Ball up the line. Van Dijk and Rondon wrestling. Sturridge takes a touch. Look at that sliding tackle. Look like dangerous play to me. Salah has it now. Right hand side of the box. Rolls it in towards Sadio. Sadio unlucky. Anybody, now there you go, good play from the Reds. Anybody who thinks Salah's greedy or doesn't like Mane, look at that incident. Beautiful 1-2, beautiful bit of play between the Reds. Salah slips in Sadio, good save by Dubravka. But that shows you he's not selfish. In the right time, he passes the ball if he thinks it's the right thing to do. Right there, he knew it was the correct thing to slip in Sadio. Good goalkeeping by Dubravka. Sadio just couldn't get it around or past him because the keeper was right out on top of him. But again, good build-up play from the Reds. I don't know what's going on with the stream, ladies and gents. Do you know what I'm going to do? I don't know what to do. Should I just end the stream? I don't want the stream to be lagging for people. I've no idea what to do. Sorry. I'm so sorry it's lagging. I have no idea why. Internet's absolutely sound. I just did a speed check on my internet as well. The Reds have it in midfield with Gini Wijnaldum. Sorry, I'm just checking my internet just to make sure because we've got really strong internet here. Sturridge, edge of the box, tries to pick out the top corner, just too much on it. Yeah, 75 gig or 75 meg, so it's gone quite quickly. Again, apologies to anyone that it's freezing for. I can't tell you why. Anyway, I'm going to carry on and hope it works itself out. Throw into Newcastle, left hand side. There's some advice in the chat there from people who are having issues with the stream, by the way. So these people are obviously a lot more technically minded than I am. Paul Anderson scorers, mate. Virgil van Dijk with a header and Mo Salah, with a beautiful side foot finish. One sec, Brian. What's up? I know. Okay, Grant. I'm live on it here now. Cool. Thanks a million, Brian. Appreciate it, buddy. There you go. I just had someone tell me the stream's fine. So there you go. Just needed to double check. Live calls and all on the stream today. Another goal, Craig. Do you think we'll see Lallana or Milner? Lallana's not in the squad today, Gary, mate. He's not on the bench. Milner, possibly. It seems to be all fine. It seems to be intermittent with some people. I don't know what devices they're watching on, but I do apologise. I hope everybody has a good experience, of course. Henderson now in midfield. Gives it to Salah. Ball breaks. Newcastle's left back. Richie plays it upfield to Rondon, but the flag is up offside. 2-1 already. Yeah, mate. 2-1 already. It's fucking nuts, isn't it? Crazy start to this game. Could have been 2-1 to Newcastle at one point. Rondon just offside there watching the replay. Craig, after 20k subs you'll need to hire an IT guy. I have one. He's called Connor. Connor's the IT guy. Ball over the top. Lovren. Keeper comes out and claims it. Well done. Rolled into Gini Wijnaldum. He takes a couple of touches. Looks ahead of him. 36 minutes gone at St James's Park. Liverpool lead Newcastle by 2-1. A Virgil van Dijk header and a Mohamed Salah right-footed finish. Henderson. He goes to Gini. Gini gives it to Trent. Back to Salah. Okay. So YouTube servers are having trouble, said Steve. Thank you, mate. Thank you for checking that out. My internet is top notch. I wouldn't do the channel if we didn't have really good internet, as I said. So yeah, it's not at our end, so there's nothing I can do, unfortunately, to help that. Salah, he takes a touch edge of the box, gives it to Henderson. Henderson puts it out wide left to Robbo. Robbo's a strike, blocked by the Newcastle defender, breaks the Iosi Perez. Good tracking back by Henderson. Robbo, Fabinho. Gini. Degsy Lovren. I bet Connor's on the beer now, said Gary. I actually don't know, mate. He might be. It is Saturday of a bank holiday weekend. He could well be. Yes, Tyler, I am Irish, buddy. Lovren. Gives it into Gini. Back to Degsy. Plays it out right hand side to Trent. You feel like we need the 2-goal cushion here, don't you? But there's plenty of time. Alisson spreads it across left hand side to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk takes a couple of touches. Rolls it into Fabinho. Fabinho to Gini. Fabinho. Salah. Nice little touch. Mane. Good strength again. He was fouled though. Referee gives a free kick to Liverpool. I think Andre Mariner is the referee, by the way. Somebody asked it earlier on. I think it's Andre Mariner. Lovren is breaking YouTube. There you go, Tom. Don't forget to keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gents. City are playing Johan on Monday, mate. 8 o'clock against Leicester City. You were playing well, Craig. There was a period we looked a bit rattled, to be fair. Newcastle were playing what their game was. It was very clever. They were overloading the front post and then playing deep crosses to the back post, and we were getting caught out at times. Anyway, free kick to the Reds. Newcastle holding the line just ahead of their 18-yard box. Salah goes deep towards the back post. Dubravka comes out and claims it easily. Love the channel. Keep it up. Absolutely smashing it. Thank you, buddy. Very, very kind of you, and I do appreciate it. How dare that young man earlier on tell me to stop singing? I mean, come on. It's like fucking X Factor up on this bitch. Top of the league next week, said Johan. Do you support Liverpool? What type of a question is that? I'm sitting here doing a Liverpool stream wearing a fucking Liverpool shirt, mate, singing songs about Liverpool. Of course I do. Manquillo tries a long ball. Trent gets his head on it, nods it down to Mo Salah. He takes a touch. Again, not watching what's around him, and Newcastle managed to win the ball back. Key spreads it right towards Manquillo. Manquillo's forced back. Good pressing by the Reds. I'll tell you what, I really couldn't win X Factor. My wife tells me to shut the fuck up every time I start singing at home. Sadio, nice touch to Henderson. Unlucky. Henderson tried a nice little touch around there, but there was one Newcastle defender and he managed to track it back to the keeper. Good football by the Reds. Fabinho to Gini. Gini flicks it to Henderson. Henderson megs Lascelles, but the keeper comes out and gets to it just before Henderson can reach the ball. You should do a watch along of Ireland games. I've no interest, Eilish, to be honest, in Ireland games really. What's happened with Bobby? It seems, Thomas, that his groin injury is worse than first feared. I know he played a few minutes against Barcelona, well, 20 minutes or so, but Kloppo thinks that he probably won't be available for Tuesday, unfortunately. Oh, he's offside, surely, yeah. Salah tried the ball over the top. Sturridge was offside. 5 minutes to go till half-time, ladies and gents. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 2. Massive, massive game at the top of the Premier League. You're dirt at singing. Well, fuck you, Kieran. Do you know what I mean? I might be dirt, mate, but you're still the sad cunt in here listening to me singing. Kieran Mangan is a prick. There you go, mate. That one was just for you. There you go. Now I can be shy and sing your name. Is that a monobrow? Tyler, you're full of great questions, aren't you? How about this one? Get a life. Tell your L1 I said hello. And get the fuck out of our channel, you sad, sad little prick. Rondon. Strike. Straight at Allison. Good keeping. Well, I say straight. He had to fall down to his right to save it. How dare he say is that a monobrow? I only trimmed these bitches last week. Fucking hell. Should have seen them beforehand. If you think this was a monobrow, whoo. Should have seen them beforehand. It was like two slugs having a fight. Van Dijk to Degsy Lovren. 4 minutes, well, 3 minutes now to go till half time. Johan, the benchmate, is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. We have Mignolet, Matip, Milner, Oxlade-Chamberlain. Who else have we got? Gomez and I can't remember who the other one is. Good ball down the line. Too much for Mo to chase. I can't grow a beard. I wish I could grow a beard. Tabish, I wish I could. If I could grow a beard, I'd grow one. But you know what? I can't grow a beard. I wish I could. Throw into Matt Ritchie. Well, to Newcastle. Matt Ritchie takes it. Trent has a touch. Fabinho. Trent. Sturridge knocks it on. One in the air again, but Newcastle defender. Genie this time. Matt Ritchie clears it long. Van Dijk comes across. Takes a touch. Gives it to Degsy Lovren. Lovren now. Has a bit of time. Rolls it into Fabinho. Fabinho back to Virgil van Dijk. For those having issues, YouTube are having problems apparently with their servers. So, again, it's nothing to do with us. Lovren now. To Trent. Back to Degsy Lovren. Fabinho. Van Dijk. He switches to play across to Robertson now. He's got a little bit of space, but the bounce doesn't do him well. Robbo takes a touch, gives it back to Van Dijk. I think the Reds are just happy to get into half time here with a 2-1 lead. Salah's gone down injured. Andre Mariner, in his infinite fucking wisdom, allows play to go on again. Fabinho comes back to win the ball. Ball breaks now right hand side. Manquillo. Henderson comes across. Still Manquillo. Fabinho wins it back. Salah's back up. He looks like he's limping a bit, but he's alright. Henderson. Robertson. Back to Henderson. Fabinho. Craig, don't grow a beard. You've got brand identity. I'd still be a bald fool, mate. It's alright. I can't grow a beard though anyway. So you've no chance of that happening. Were the goals from Liverpool good? Yes, summed up they were. One was a header from Van Dijk from a corner, and the other was a lovely cross into the box from Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Mo Salah side-footed it down low into the ground and past Dubravka into the bottom right-hand corner. Heading towards the 45-minute mark now. Sadio has it for the Reds. He knocks it out towards Robertson. Sadio's brought down again. How many times, Mariner? How many times? What's the ref going to add on here at the end of the first half? 2 minutes of additional time. Ball over the top towards Rondon. He's offside. Free kick to the Reds. 2 minutes of additional time, Tom, man. 2 minutes. Robertson now, left hand side for the Reds. Van Dijk, Fabinho. Fabinho takes a couple of touches. To Trent. Trent goes long up the line looking for Salah. Lascelles comes across, nods it down, plays it upfield. Again Fabinho wins, but only as far as Key this time. Breaks to Matt Ritchie. Ritchie tries a long diagonal ball towards Perez. Perez nudges into Van Dijk. Then falls down to the ground like a fucking gobshite. Does Iosi Perez haircut not annoy anybody else? It's awfully shit for a professional footballer. Manquillo now. Henderson pressure on the right hand side. Manquillo falls down. Throw into the Reds. Lovely bit of shithousery there from Van Dijk watching that replay against Iosi Perez. Just kind of allows him to, just backs into him and then bye bye Perez. Nice bit of shithousery there from Verge. Newcastle players looking for frees, just falling on the ground here looking for frees. And then slaps the ball out of Henderson's hands. That should be a yellow. It was a yellow. Good man. At least the referee got his fucking finger out of his arse. Shout out to Cunflap Steamer. When we're talking about arses, it's only fair to talk about Mr. Steamer. Matt Ritchie now. Looks like the referee's going to put the whistle to his lips and he's second. We've gone past the 2 allotted minutes and Andre Mariner blows his whistle. Half time at St James's Park. The Reds lead Newcastle by 2-1. Goals from Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah. Is Bobby not playing on Tuesday? It doesn't look that way, Caesar Bourne. Klopp was interviewed by Jamie Carragher before the game and he mentioned that it doesn't look good for Bobby for Tuesday, unfortunately. Don't forget, guys, we'll have our post-match show as well coming up after the stream tonight. About 10 o'clock, I'd say. Hope you can join us for that one. We'll go through all your thoughts Liverpool. We'll look ahead to Tuesday's game against Barcelona as well. Just to shout out to everyone, a reminder, this is our last league watch-along of the season. It's been a pleasure chatting to you all throughout the season. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had some great times on here. If you want to help us out and you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. We're trying to push toward 13,000 subs. Every single subscriber makes a difference. So if you want to help us out, please do hit that button. Craig, have you saw Still Game? It's a TV show. Yes, I have watched it. It's very good. Takes a bit of a while to get into it, but yeah, it's not bad. Craig, hearing the Firmino news, I'm not confident with the second leg against Barca. I was before, but not after that. I'm confident because I believe in these boys. Firmino or no Firmino, we're still going to go out and give it a go. Dembele was injured in the La Liga match tonight, said Z. Well, he usually starts on the bench anyway for Barcelona, but look, if it's one less option for them, then so be it. That's a good thing. Keep pounding the sub button, said Johan. Thank you, buddy. Dave Sweeney's in the house. Dave, how are you, pal? Gary Richard said, first half a bit grainy, must step it up a notch in the second half, more goals. Good first half. Lovren and Alisson need to wake up, said Prez Mane. Any point in Sturridge? Yes, he's done alright, to be fair. He played a beautiful outside of the football around Sadio Mane in the left hand side. He's done a few touches of class, to be fair, Danny Sturridge. Need to step it up another 10% in the second half, said Mark Hendley. Going well, up the level, and it's an easy win, said Dave. MUFC Gamer said, I'll ask now at half time, why do you call Degsy Lovren? I don't know, Dejan Degsy, he just got that nickname. I couldn't tell you why, mate. It's a Scouse thing, I think. And it just kind of caught on, and I like it, so I keep saying Degsy. It's just because of Dejan, I think. I still believe, said Liverpool FC for life. Why aren't you doing Wolves? Because I'm going to be in Liverpool, Lewis, next weekend, mate. We're going to be over in Liverpool. We'll be doing live content from Liverpool. We'll be filming stuff over there. We'll be doing post-match stuff. We'll do a live video podcast afterwards as well. But we just won't be able to do a live watch-along because we'll be in the city. And hopefully, fingers crossed, celebrating something. I know it's a long shot now, but you got to keep believing. So far we're comfortable, but it's a little slack and sloppy at times. Need to pick up the intensity. We got to give the guys a bit of a break as well, though, to be fair. Travelling back from a really hectic time. They're over at Barcelona on Wednesday, looking ahead to the game on Tuesday as well. The games have come thick and fast for the Reds over the past few weeks, so it's about just getting the 3 points on the board. What have we got? 34 away from 12-9, said Liverpool FC for life. Good first half, said Douglas James. It wasn't bad, mate. We could probably do a little bit better. It was a bit sloppy at times. Those Newcastle chances worried me a little bit, if I'm being honest. Filming with red men. No, why would we do that? Why would I film with red men? We've got our own channel. They've got their own channel. I have no interest in filming with red men. Don't mean that to be disrespectful towards you, Mr. Crypto Meme. Sorry. It's not my thing. I don't do crossovers like that. Happy to do crossovers with other fan channels like Mark from the United Stand or Expressions or stuff, but it wouldn't make sense to me doing stuff with another Liverpool channel. That just wouldn't add up, really. Sturridge looks very disinterested. I don't think so. I think he's been pretty good, to be fair. I sincerely believe on Monday we can have a mystical night, said Z. Oh, fuck, I hope so. Oh, Jesus, I hope so. If we'll win the league, we just need Manchester City to slip up, said Kirby Power. Both cups are coming home, said James. I absolutely love the positivity of you guys on here. It is so infectious. Redman can get me more views. Yeah, but you're under the assumption that I've got any interest on doing stuff for Redmen, and I don't. Not even 1% interest, Prez. None whatsoever. Redmen are brilliant. They do great stuff, and I enjoy watching the content from time to time. But I do my own channel with Connor here. They've got their channel that's huge, massive, doing really well. Lots of love to them. But I've no fucking interest, mate, in doing that with Redmen TV. We must use the width of the pitch really to get at the Geordies. Their defending is poor, said Gary. Did you hear Insigne joining, or Lozano was joining Napoli? Sorry, no, I didn't hear that, but thank you for letting me know. Liam wants to know everybody's thoughts on the first half. That's a good show. Why not? Let me know what you're thinking. I think it was good at times, sloppy at times, but you know what? We've been a bit more clinical today and we've got the 2 goals. Van Dijk in acres of space there for his first goal. Watching the replay now as we speak. This game, every time Newcastle attack, I become very nervous. I don't know why, said Gary. Any info on Firmino fitness? It doesn't look like he'll make it, Marcus. Unfortunately, buddy. Klopp spoke before the game. He seemed to suggest that he's not going to be able to make it for Tuesday. The Gaming there 21 said, I'm a Sheffield United fan. Watched a few of your watch-alongs. Top content. Can't wait to see you a lot next season. Mate, yeah, congratulations actually. Sorry, it took me a second to cop on there. Thank you for the kind words. But yeah, welcome back up next season. Be great to have you guys back. Norwich as well. And let's see who comes up via the playoff. If Leicester win or draw, we need to have a prayer to the Messiah, Brendan. Yeah, we need Leicester to do something against City, because I'm not banking on anything coming from Brighton, to be honest. Okay, let me get through some more of your comments. I've answered the Bobby question about 10 times, I think, on the stream so far. So I hope everybody's gotten the news. We lacked Trent against Barca, excuse me, big time, said LFC Tim. No matter what happens, I'm so proud of Liverpool, said Delboy. That's exactly how I feel as well, mate. No matter what happens this season, I'm really proud of these boys. Cape Town Muslim said nervy game. It was never going to be an easy game tonight. It was always going to be a difficult game away at Newcastle. It's just about getting the 3 points on the board. Craig, if Liverpool win the league, I expect a super show on your channel with Liverpool babes and all. Deal. Call it a deal, Z. I'll get Connor to get his baps out. I can promise you that one. If Liverpool win the league, Connor will get naked and we'll go full on. What's that channel called? Babe Station. That's the one I was trying to think of. Could I do a radio review of the goals? I think I've gone through both of them earlier on. Off memory, first one was a corner on the right hand side. Trent Alexander-Arnold puts the ball into the box. There's a bit of a melee at the front of the 6-yard box. Virgil van Dijk ghosts in, centre of the 6-yard box, heads it down, past the keeper, 1-0 to the Reds. Second goal, lovely ball in from the right hand side from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mo Salah cushions it lovely with his right foot down into the ground, past Dubravka, into his bottom right hand corner. Not much you could do about that one either. We're very lucky to still have Trent on the pitch, which is a good show. To be fair, Del Boy, it is. He could have been in trouble for that handball. Mane should have killed the game, so it got cool. Connor nude with just his jacket as clothing. That's an idea. Why not? Who would you play instead of Bobby on Tuesday? I'd love to say Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'd absolutely love to say that. And if he was fit and available and ready to go and Klopp thought he could get 60-65 out of him, then I'd go Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. If not, I'd say we're probably going to see Origi. Unless he goes, he can't go with Genie in the false 9 again at home. I honestly think Wolves will be a tough game for you. They're poor versus low sides, but they always turn it versus the top 6. I know you're at home, but Wolves are decent. All I can ask for, MUFC gamers, that Liverpool go into that game, mate, with something to play for. And if the league is on the line and Manchester City slip up somehow on Monday, then we'll get those 3 points come hell or high water, mate. These boys will get over the line somehow. How good is Trent and how lucky is Trent? Both, mate. He is good and he was a bit lucky there. To be fair, he's lucky the rebound dropped down. He could have had a penalty and he could have been sent off. Going to a red panty night next weekend. Nice, enjoy. Goals were Salah, VVD and Atsu. Thank you, Pres Mane, for that. Craig agreed on Origi, not Genie's a false 9. Wouldn't play Sturridge either. I don't think we will see Sturridge start against Barcelona. I think that's the reason he's starting tonight, is that Kloppo wants to make sure he has Origi fresh. Shaqiri, he has the X factor we need. I don't think he does, Liam. I know it's a personal thing, buddy, and you're obviously a fan of his. I'm not. I think he can do a job. He's okay, but you know, for whatever reason, Klopp doesn't seem to trust him at this moment in time. Love Sturridge, but his body language irks me, said Cape Town Muslim. Yeah, I could get that. I could see why you could read that, alright. Origi getting us to the final would be hilarious. Be fucking brilliant. I'll tell you what, it'd be brilliant. Goal of the season, Townsend versus City, said Pres Mane. Connor, don't make me kick you out for trolling, Mr. Crosby. Even though you're a part owner of the channel, I'll still kick you out for trolling. Bobby's injured. Quick, get the duct tapes of Tom Jones. We'll see Oxlade-Chamberlain in this game. I hope so, Scotty. I'd love to see him get a few minutes. What's up, Craig? Bit shaky at the back. Need to sort it out for the second half, said the Irish beard. Oh, you're begging me now, Connor. You're begging me to kick you out. Hope Oxlade-Chamberlain gets some more game time, said Glenn. I think he will, Glenn. Do you know what I think he will? Origi to score a hat-trick against Barcelona, said LFC Tim. Massive 45 minutes to go here at St James's Park, ladies and gents, in the second half. Couple of minutes to go till the Reds are back in action. How are we all feeling? Is anybody nervous? Because I'm not. I genuinely believe in these boys that they'll get this job done tonight. Pres Mane said, if you kick Connor out, you wouldn't have a channel. I know you're only joking, but it's true. See, I could be lying for all you know, Pres. I could be well capable of running a channel and could be just keeping Connor along like a kind of a pet, like a Tamagotchi. For all you know, mate. You know, it could be like an outreach program. It isn't, but it could be. Smash the like, said Mr. Crypto Meme, and smash the subscribe button as well, please. Usually we fly along on watch-alongs and we get 200-300 subscribers. Tonight I think we've got 18, which is our slowest all season, and I was hoping for a big finish for the last game of the season. I'd love to hit 13k, ladies and gents, on the stream. 132 to go. Please do keep hitting that button. I think we need another goal. Our defence looks a little bit dodgy tonight at Elijah John 5. I was only worried when Trent did that because he created both goals. Yes, he's great to have in the squad. He was a lucky boy though with the handball. These legends always get the job done, said Glenn. Monday could be one of the most important days of our lives. I tell you what, I'm not too confident the City dropping points. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna hope, of course. But if they were at the King Power, I'd call it almost 50-50 that they might drop points. But I don't know at home. I'm not sure. I hope the fucking God they do. I'd love Jamie Vardy to score a snidey equaliser or something. Gomez best position is centre back, said Tom Jones, which is true. Bankdank said 2-1 to Leicester. Oh mate, that would be fucking class. Will said I'm not watching the City game. I don't know, mate, whether I will or not. I honestly don't know. I probably will, but oh god, I don't know. It's going to be a tough watch. There's rumours that Brewster is going to start against Barca. I would be absolutely amazed if that was the case, Neil. There was some rumours going around that Oxlade-Chamberlain was going to start today. That didn't happen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen, to be fair. Hey Craig, looking good, buddy, said Andrew. Thank you, mate. Really kind of you. Don't forget to feed and water and change your Tamagotchi's poo. Do you remember Tamagotchis? I know I brought it up earlier on, but God, they were a pain in the arse. I know the solution for Firmino. His name is Ryan Brewster, said Tom Jones. Lover makes me nervous, said Scott. Right, everybody's out and ready to go for the second half here. Let me get the clock ready. Massive 45 minutes in our season. A win tonight, of course, puts Liverpool on 94 points. Put us ahead of Manchester City again. Would City have that game in hand against Leicester on Monday? Connor said he used to be a Tamagotchi, but he's since become self-aware. Which is true. Kloppo's already shouting, come on boys, to the Reds. Do a watch along on Monday night, said Robin. I don't know. I haven't decided whether I will or not. We'll talk about it in the post-match show. Probably easier to do it then. Yeah, I don't know whether I will or not. Because I don't like if City go 2-0 up and I'm sitting here watching the game and I've got no interest in watching it anymore. So let's just wait and see. Right, Van Dijk's telling everybody to get ready. The Reds playing from right to left in the first half, in the second half, excuse me. The rain starts to fall at St James's Park. Klopp looks nervy, said Brett. I'd imagine he is a little bit. He might want to say that or admit that, but you know, he's only human as well. Well, is he? Maybe he isn't, I don't know. Far Isle's in the house, buddy. How are you? I feel like it's been a few days. I hope you're okay. Craig Weston, not nervous at all, he said. Do you think Firmino will play the Barca game? No, it looks like he's been ruled out. You'll probably get more information in Klopp in the post-match interview, but when he spoke to Carragher before the game, he seemed to suggest that Bobby won't make it. Right, here we go. Second half, the Reds playing from right to left. Andre Mariner just checking his watch. Right, and we're off. Ball goes back to Degsy. Degsy goes long. It's blocked by Rondon because Degsy doesn't ever fucking pay attention. But then Degsy manages to head it back to Alisson Becker. Almost a Shane Long moment there. Lover needs to just fucking wake up. Sturridge. Nice little ball into Andy Robertson. Robbo has a bit of space to run into left hand side. Mane's run offside, so Robbo tries to go around the defender, but too heavy a touch. Goal kick to Newcastle. Klopp said he might be out for 2 months. Did he say that? I know he said that about Keita. Did he say that about Firmino? 444 in the chat, only 144 likes, said Sean W. So Sean wants you to hit that button. I'm more concerned about the subscribe button though, ladies and gents, so please do keep hitting that one. Van Dijk wins the aerial duel. Mane flicks it on into midfield. Newcastle defender comes and launches it long. Degsy knocks it back into midfield. Salah now has it for the Reds. Sturridge. That's a poor pass, Danny. Richie now for Newcastle, left hand side. Lovren nods it down. Fabinho, he takes a touch. Sturridge, well done Danny Sturridge. Henderson, Salah, back to Henderson. Lovely ball inside to Danny Sturridge. Sturridge rolls the ball towards Gini Wijnaldum. Breaks to Mohamed Salah, right hand side of the penalty area. Oh, you're taking too long, Mo. Trent, nice switch of play to left hand side to Robertson. Robertson, ball towards the back post. Good defending. Was it Lascelles? I think it was. Lascelles gets a touch just to take it off Danny Sturridge's head. Good ball in again by Robbo. Nice switch from Trent right to left. Robbo takes it on his chest. Early ball in towards the penalty spot. Nice touch from Lascelles to take it away from Sturridge. Another corner to the Reds. Trent again comes across to take it. Cleared at the near post by Rondon. Trent lets it bounce out. Throw in right hand side to Liverpool. Be nice to get a third. Pretty much put the game to bed. Trent's looking for options. Goes long into the box. Cleared by the Newcastle defender. Salah has a strike, unlucky. Didn't come down in time for him, but quick feet by Mo Salah to get a strike away. Gary said, I'm convinced this is Sturridge's last game. As am I, Gary. As am I, mate. Ice cream van. Did you pick that one up, Connor? Good man. Not even going to lie, mate. As soon as I heard the ice cream van, my fat ass was thinking of sprinkles and green and red syrup. That's how I roll. Ball back with Dubravka. He goes long. Left hand side. Lovren wrestling with Rondon. Rondon gets the better of him. Good control from the centre forward. Richie now left hand side. Newcastle force back. Hey Jamie, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Ball back with Dubravka again. He takes a touch. Goes long upfield. Lovren, I mean, he needs to stop spending so much time concentrating on putting a hand on Rondon and just watch the fucking ball. Ball into the box. Lovren slices the clearance away. Mane tries a flick to Gini, but Key gets back and wins it back for Newcastle. Manquillo now. Ball into the box. Lovren heads it away. Breaks as far as Richie. Richie with a strike. Blocked again. Falls to Atsu. Ball inside to Rondon. Rondon. Good save, Alisson Becker. Good turn and strike from Solomon Rondon. Becker gets down to his right hand side. Good save, Alisson. Robbo tries a ball up the line. Lascelles does well. Manquillo gives it back to the keeper. Robbo keeps pressing. Did you see the snidey little step across there from the centre back? Well done, Robbo. Won it back. Mane to Robertson. Give it to Sadio and let him go into the box and let him tear Newcastle a new asshole. Robertson. Mane. Nice reverse ball to Gini. Oh, Sturridge shit the bed. Oh, Danny. Fuck. Lovely intricate play from the Reds. Gini to Mane. Back to Gini to Robbo. To Mane. Gini carries on his run. Rolls it across to Sturridge on the penalty spot. Thereabouts. Leans back and gets underneath it and it goes fucking miles high and wide. Oh, Sturridge. Not going to get a better chance than that, mate, to sign off your Liverpool career with a goal. Should have done better, man. That wasn't great at all. Trent goes long upfield. Key has the ball now for Newcastle. Tries to break right hand side. He's waiting for support. Perez tries a flick. Van Dijk gives it to Henderson. Henderson looking for options. Mo Salah right hand side. Go past him, Mo. Oh, look at that. He's gone down. Sturridge has gone down. The Reds keep playing. Mane now. Sadio has it for Liverpool. Left-hand side of the penalty area. Robbo goes on the overlap. Nice ball. Robertson. Oh, unlucky from Henderson. Ball still alive. Fabinho. Rondon. Rondon outmuscles Fabinho. Has it left-hand side now for Newcastle. Doesn't pay attention and the ball runs out of play. Again though, good play from Sadio Mane, waiting for the overlap and run from Robbo down the left-hand side. Slips it into him. Robertson pulls it back across the box. Henderson has a strike. Newcastle clear, and then they go up the other end and start to counter-attack. Well done by Alisson. Just seen a replay of the save from Rondon's shot. He got down well. Good goalkeeping. 51 minutes gone. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 2. Still, what, 39, 38 minutes to go? Third goal for the Reds would be rather fucking welcome, to be honest. Mane went down, but he's back up on his feet. Looks to be okay. Gini, Henderson, Fabinho. He switches play left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robertson gives it back to Fabinho. Henderson comes for it, gets it, rolls it into the path of Dejan Lovren. To Salah, Sturridge. He jumps to the ground. Referee tells him to get up. Fuck off, Sturridge. Not good enough, mate. Just not good enough at all from Sturridge. Oh, unlucky. Trent tried to thread a ball through to Salah. Newcastle now have a chance left hand side. Atsu. Lovren steps across him. Atsu goes past him far too easily. Good defending at the back post by Robertson. That was far too easy for Atsu to get past Eggsy Lovren there. Jockeys him. And then he's just gone past him and Lovren tries to jump into him. Oh, that's poor defending from Lovren. Okay, I think we're back now. Sorry, something happened there again. 2-2, for fuck's sake! I'm back just as Rondon makes it 2-2. Fuck's sake. Fuck, Rondon makes it 2-2. Corner comes in from the right hand side from Manquillo. Headed down. Oh, fuck's sake. It's a good finish from Rondon, to be fair. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, it was a good finish. Nothing the keeper could do. Yeah, there's no saving that, to be fair. It was a good strike from Rondon. 2-2. 35 minutes to go. The Reds are going to have to do it the hard way yet again. Fabinho. Gini. Van Dijk. Ball goes out, throw in right hand side. 35 minutes to go. Massive 35 minutes Liverpool season. Travelling cop now, it's serious. The camera pans up to them. I believe. I always fucking believe. We'll up our level. Free kick to Newcastle. As it stands, Liverpool, Manchester City square on 92 points each. City have 4 better goal difference and a game in hand. Perez is down. Mane helps him back up to his feet. Celtic CC reckons Newcastle will tire, or is it Celtic CC, sorry. I want to hear Salah closing in to know what's occurring. Henderson now tries the ball over the top to Mo. He's in a race with Lascelles. Lascelles gets across, clears his lines, throw into the Reds' right hand side. Still plenty of time. More than half an hour to go here for the Reds to go and get the 3 points. Throw in taken. Straight to Lascelles. He clears his lines. Rondon heads it down. Van Dijk steps in, does well. Ball breaks to Andy Robertson, left hand side. Van Dijk. Lovren. Trent. Fabinho. Van Dijk. Robertson. Ball into Gini. Gini has a run into the box. Gives it back to Sturridge. Sturridge to Robbo. Robbo tries the early ball in. Cleared by Newcastle. Van Dijk. We're just going to up this now. Watch. We'll pull pressure and pressure and pressure on Newcastle until they cave. Van Dijk. Robbo. Cuts back inside. Looks for options. Rolls it into Dejan Lovren. Lovren out right hand side. Trent. Fabinho. Newcastle look like they've set back 10 yards now. The Reds look further up the pitch. I don't know what Fabinho was trying to do there, but he played it to Matt Ritchie. Well done, Trent, to win it back. Van Dijk now has it for the Reds. Spreads the play left hand side. Fabinho. Trent. Come on, Reds. Henderson. Back to Trent. Fabinho. He's central. Plays it back out right to Trent. Trent switches the play across. Beautiful ball to Andy Robertson. Manages to keep it in play. He rolls it back to Gini. Robbo. He's forced back inside. Gini now. Newcastle press. The Reds are forced back. Van Dijk. Dejan Lovren. Trent. Little flick. Henderson rolls it ahead. Salah's in a chase with Ritchie. Ritchie looks like he'll see this one out. Goal kick to Newcastle. Heading towards the hour mark. 2-2 here at St James's Park. Goals from Atsu and Rondon for Newcastle. Goals from Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah for Liverpool. Nothing but 3 points will do for the Reds today. .30 massive minutes. How many times have we said that this season in the Premier League? 30 massive minutes for the Reds. Ball cleared by Trent. One in the air with Newcastle defence. Fabinho knocks it back forward. Lascelles gets a head on it. Newcastle clear. Van Dijk. Gini. Robertson now left hand side. Rolls the ball into Sturridge. Nice tackle from Key. He launches it long. Rondon's a mile offside. Free kick to the Reds. Are we expecting Klopp to make an earlier change here? 60 minutes gone. Looking at the bench, Milner's an option perhaps. Don't know if he's going to change it up, but he might make play tick over a little bit quicker in midfield at times. Origi, of course, is on the bench as well. Gives you a bit of an aerial presence. Whatever the change is, it has to be Daniel Sturridge to come off. He's done a couple of nice things in the first half. The second half he's been pretty ineffective. Mane's flagged offside. A lot of people looking for substitutes. Shaqiri is an option. He is on the bench. Mane was just offside there on that one. Massive 30 minutes to go. Don't forget, guys, keep hitting that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. We're heading towards 13k. Newcastle fans are in full voice, as you'd expect. I think this is their last home game of the season. Liverpool Instagram was saying, "Go on, Mo, my catchphrase." Yeah. I don't think they robbed it for me, to be fair. Perez now for Newcastle. Oh, he fucking squeezes past 3 Liverpool defenders and eventually we block him. Good footwork by him, shoddy defending by us, but Newcastle have it now, left hand side, ball goes out, throw into the Reds. Genie flicks it into midfield. Sadio's being pulled down, referee blows his whistle, free kick to the Reds. It is a tough watch, Glenn. It is a tough watch, mate. I'm not going to lie. I can understand us being a little bit leggy at times. It's been a very hectic period for this squad. It's just about getting over the line tonight and trying to get those 3 points. Manquillo there. Out-muscles Robbo with a good sliding tackle. Cuts back inside. Rolls the ball through, but straight to Alisson. Robbo now, left hand side. Genie. Fabinho. Henderson switches it right hand side to Trent. Fabinho. Ball into the feet of Salah. Good footwork by him. Sturridge. Oh, it's a heavy touch again, for fuck's sake. He rolls it to Robertson though. Robbo pulls it back across. Henderson, ball goes behind him, breaks to Atsu. Sometimes, I know Robbo's great at crossing, but in that position there, and the odd time, I wish he'd just have a drill towards the far post. Have a strike. He's got a good left foot. Van Dijk comes across now, he's chased by Perez. Ball back to Alisson. Fuck's sake, Alisson takes a poor touch, but manages to regain possession. Rolls the ball to Robertson. Genie. Robbo. Options, lads. Fucking show from. Switch of play to Lovren. Good man. Lovren now, right hand side. Van Dijk. Robertson. Van Dijk. Right hand side now with Trent. It's a poor ball in. Not very often you say that from Trent, to be fair, but it was a poor ball in. Right, here we go. Shaqiri's going to come on for the Reds. He's getting his final instructions now from the sidelines. Sheridan Shaqiri about to come on for Liverpool. Fabinho. Lovren. Back to Alisson. Alisson switches to play left hand side to Robertson. Good ball. Robbo rolls into the feet of Sadio Mane. Good twist by Mane. Just release the fucking ball, mate. Free kick. This is where we'll see the substitution. You had a chance to release it though, Sadio. Right, let's see. Who's he taking off? No, he hasn't made it yet. He's allowed play to go on. Shaqiri. Salah, I meant to say, sorry. I'm Shaqiri on the brain because I know he's coming on. Trent now for Liverpool, right hand side. Gives it to Dagsy Lovren. Lovren across to Van Dijk. 25 minutes to go. Van Dijk to Fabinho. Fabinho to Trent. Trent tries a ball up the line. Looks like there's too much on that, and there is. Goal kick to Newcastle. Genie Wijnaldum is coming off to be replaced by Shaqiri. Again, probably thinking about Tuesday, but Sturridge has been terrible. Don't know how the fuck he's still on the pitch. Maybe Klappo's banking on the fact he might just finish something in the box. I think we're going to see a change of shape here, looking at what Klappo's saying. I wish the camera would go back to the fucking pitch. There we go. Goal kick taken by Dubravka. Lovren spends more time wrestling with his fucking opposition than actually watching the cunt and ball. Rondon now, left hand side. Richie plays the ball in. Flicked on by Atsu wide. Dejan Lovren needs to spend less fucking time worrying about wrestling and more time at winning the fucking ball. Oh, shocking. Newcastle have it now right hand side because somehow he fucked up the goal kick, but I couldn't see because the cameraman was too busy fucking showing other clips. Manquillo now right hand side, ball towards the back post. I don't know if there was a shout there, but Trent let it drop. Ball's up in the air. Newcastle win it. Robbo heads it. Manquillo again. Ball's going. Lovren diving header clears. Breaks the Sturridge. Poor control by him. Newcastle now have a chance. Fabinho steps in and wins it back. Sturridge. Robertson. Probably going to take us a couple of minutes to get used to whatever new formation we've set up in. Fabinho. Trent. Shaqiri. Trent. Inside to Jordan Henderson, who's central. Henderson rolls the ball out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robertson to Henderson. Fabinho. Back to Henderson. Robertson. Hendo. Just looking for the space, looking for the options. Hendo tells players to move further right. Dejan Lovren has it now. He tries a ball towards Salah. Dubravka comes out and punches it. Second ball cleared by Newcastle. Still up in the air. Salah's down. Not what we want to see. Salah's down. Doesn't look happy. Fuck, I hope he's not injured. Oh. Lovren tries a ball into the box. Dubravka comes out and cleans out Salah with his knee. His eyes for the ball, to be fair, on Dubravka. I'm not saying he was dirty there, but he did make contact with Salah, which is why he's down. Again, I'm not laying any blame at the keeper for that. Kloppo's having words with Henderson there, trying to give instructions as to what he wants him to do. It's not looking great. Travelling Cop look worried, as you'd expect. You never want to see Salah down, any Liverpool player down injured. $20 minutes to go. A massive Salah's still down, by the way, ladies and gents. Somebody outside beeping, yeah. Just to prove I do live in a house in an estate and not a mansion in the fucking countryside like some people believe. Origi's getting warmed up. Salah's going off by the looks of it. He's still down. Calling for a stretcher. Here comes the stretcher. Just hope Mo is okay. Above all else, I hope he's okay. Massive 20 minutes plus injury time to go. Salah's injured. Not what we need. Not what we wanted to see. Not ahead of Barcelona on Tuesday. He's still down. As you can imagine, Kloppo looks concerned, as does his teammates. Again, apologies for the... There's not too much I can say here, ladies and gents. I'm just waiting. He's moving anyway, which is a good sign. Not a good sign. Oh, Mo. See, anyone who thinks Sadio Mane doesn't get on with Mo Salah, look here, he's standing there, worried about his mate. This just goes to show, these boys are in this together. First man there, standing over him, is his mate Sadio Mane. Anyone who thinks they don't get on has been fucking foolish. Salah's in tears. Whatever fucking happens, Mo, we love you, pal. He's going to be carried off on a stretcher. Not the sight we wanted to see. Fair play to the Newcastle fans. Every single one of them, to a man, woman and child, standing up applauding Mo Salah. A good bunch of fans, those Newcastle fans. They know quality when they see it. For anyone that didn't see what happened, it was a ball into the box from Lovren. Salah went towards the header, but Dubravka came out of his goal. Got a good punch on the ball, not laying any blame at the feet of the goalkeeper whatsoever. He did his job. Rafael Benitez across to have a word of consolation. But Mohamed Salah, Klopp looks concerned. Divock Origi's on to replace Mohamed Salah. It's going to take a big push, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take a big push from these fucking Reds to get over the line now. We can do it. I believe in these boys. Ball's back in play now with Dubravka. He picks it up. Drops it back down. Dubravka clears long. I'd imagine there's going to be a good 5, 6, maybe even 7 minutes of additional time. Newcastle have it now, left hand side. Richie, nice reverse pass. Henderson stands up, blocks the cross, falls to Atsu. Rondon, edge of the box. Few deflections, goes through to Alisson, no problem for the keeper. Big fucking 20 minutes. Robertson to Origi, back to Henderson. Henderson squares it across to Degsy Lovren. I have to turn my phone upside down here, there's too many alerts. Sturridge takes it on his chest, then loses control. Shaqiri tries to track back. Newcastle player down now. For fuck's sake, we can't get any fucking momentum. Keys down holding his face. Looks like he's going to be okay, but looks probably he's got a slap in the face or something. So we don't need this for the last 20 minutes of the game. Yeah, Sturridge's arm straight into his face. You can see why he went down. The injury time just keeps piling up. This game is setting itself up for a grandstand finish, isn't it? There'll be about 7 or 8 minutes of injury time at the end of this game. Anyone who says that's the season over now, anybody who's given up should hang their fucking heads in shame. If this team has taught you nothing this season, is that they will not give up, that they will fight till the end, that they'll fight till the last whistle. How many times this season have we won it with late goals? I see a couple of people in the chat saying that's the season over then. I'd fucking hate to be you. I'd hate to be so pessimistic. I believe in this group. Ball's gone back to the keeper now. Mane makes him pick it up. 15 minutes to go plus additional time. Dubravka knocks it back down to the ground. Goes long. Van Dijk wins it in the air. Manquillo. Van Dijk. Origi. Ball still up in the air. Van Dijk wins it. Newcastle win the second ball. Lovren. Origi has it left hand side now. He tries a ball upfield to Mane. Newcastle clear again. Oh, fuck off. Another Newcastle player down holding his head. Oh, fuck off. Are we going to get any fucking play? Fuck's sake. I know, to be fair to Perez, he did have a collision with Van Dijk. I'm being a bit critical here because I'm being a little bit frustrated, of course. Van Dijk, they did clash heads. I mean, I know I'm being a bit critical here, but it is fucking frustrating. We can't get 2 minutes of play without the ball being stopped because of a fucking injury. Only 24 subscribers, by the way, ladies and gents, off our next target of 12,900, so please do keep hitting that button. Ball now with Dejan Lovren. Fabinho. Van Dijk. Lovren. 13 minutes to go. Lovren switches the play from right to left. Robertson nods it into space, but nobody's there. Key slices it towards Mane. Robertson. Fabinho. Henderson now. He gives it to Robertson. Back to Henderson. Another fucking Newcastle player goes down. Jesus Christ. Fabinho. Trent right hand side. Heavy touch, but he keeps it in. Newcastle clear. Throw into Liverpool right hand side. Kind of in line with the 18-yard box. Mane. Trent. He's forced back. Gives to Virgil van Dijk. He takes it down on his chest. Has a touch. Looks for options. Gives it to Fabinho. Shaqiri. Shaqiri rolls it across to Henderson. Henderson now takes it down on his chest. Gives it to Robertson. Back to Henderson. Newcastle sitting deeper and deeper. Fabinho. Henderson. Fuck's sake, lads. Fabinho, I don't know what he did. He just kicked the ball straight out of play over Henderson's head. Calm, lads. Manquillo comes across to take the throw in for Newcastle right hand side. Throw in taken. Origi flicks it, but straight to a Newcastle player. He wins it back. Sturridge now. Shaqiri. Oh, for fuck's sake. Shaqiri can't even pick out a simple 10-yard pass. Robertson goes down the line. Oh, plays it inside, but again, no one's there. We need composure, lads. Space now right hand side. Rondon has it. He tries a crossfield ball to Perez. Perez takes it down. Matt Ritchie overlaps left hand side. Ritchie now for Newcastle. Outside of the boot. Alisson comes across, gets a punch. Again it breaks to a Newcastle player. Ball back with Dubravka. He clears long. Why didn't Van Dijk take that down on his chest there instead of heading it? Ball breaks. Sturridge tries the ball over the top. Too much on it. It's through to Dubravka. Manquillo now, right hand side for Newcastle. He goes long up the line. Flags up. Perez offside. Free kick to the Reds. Lovren. Trent. Virgil van Dijk. Robertson. Henderson. Lovren. Shaqiri. Trent. Fabinho. Shaqiri's been anonymous, by the way, so far since he's come on. Free kick taken quickly. Straight out of fucking play. Jesus! Trent tries to cross through a ball, plays it 15 yards behind Robbo, and it goes straight out of play. More sloppiness, not what we need at this moment. I think Kloppo's calling somebody else back. I think we might see substitution number 3. Jimmy Milner's going to come on. Van Dijk hooks the ball back upfield. Goes out of play, throw into the Reds' left-hand side. Milner has his shirt on now. Having a quick chat with Pep and Linders. He's going to come on. Massive 10 minutes or so. Van Dijk has it for the Reds. Left-hand side to Robertson. Henderson. Infield to Fabinho. Fabinho rolls it to Sturridge. Ball breaks back to Lovren. Fabinho. Lovren. No options. Somebody just fucking show for him. Van Dijk to Henderson. Fabinho. Switches play right hand side. Trent. Back to Lovren. Newcastle sitting deep now. Very tough for Liverpool to break through. Fabinho. Van Dijk. Lovren. Shaqiri. Again, another shit touch from Shaqiri. If anybody wonders why the fuck Shaqiri doesn't get game time, just look at him since he's come on. Everything is heavy. His touch is too heavy. Too many touches. Overplays his passes. Substitution here. Degsley Lovren coming on to be replaced by James Milner. Interesting. Are we going to 3 at the back? Seven minutes to go. Milner on for Degsley Lovren. Milner rallying the troops straight away. Good man, Jimmy. Dubravka now takes the free kick. Goes long. Atsu in the box for Newcastle. Across. Well done. Good call by Alisson. Henderson. Robertson. To Jordan Henderson. Ball up the line to Divock Origi. Oh, good defending by Newcastle. Corner to Liverpool. Good ball into the box. That was good defending. I think it was Dummett that cleared it. Good ball in from Origi towards Sadio. Corner to the Reds. Come on, Liverpool. Trent comes across. Shaqiri tells him to leave it. Shaqiri about to take the corner for the Reds. Ball into the penalty area. Cleared by a diving Newcastle defender. Henderson. What the fuck did you roll it all the way back to Alisson for, mate? There was 2 Reds standing 2 yards away from you. Milner with a long diagonal ball towards Van Dijk, who's still up there. Ball breaks. Fabinho. Matt Ritchie here tangling with Fabinho. Fabinho still in possession. He goes down. Free kick to the Reds. Ritchie isn't happy. Did seem a little bit soft, to be fair. They look like the first challenge was more of a foul than the second. Five minutes to go plus additional time. Free kick to the Reds, right hand side. In between the 18-yard box and the throw-in line. Van Dijk instructing where he wants the ball to go. Is there a hero for the Reds? Shaqiri comes across. Trent's across. Shaqiri plays it in. Goal! Big cock Divock! 3-2! Come on! Beautiful! Wasn't I telling you 2 minutes ago how good Shaqiri was? Wasn't I telling you? 3-2 to the Reds. The travelling cop are fucking delighted. Big cock Divock once again. Woo! Woo! Come on! (3-2) to the Reds. Beautiful ball in. Divock muscled his way. Heads it past Dubravka. Go on, son! I tell you what. Oh, it's an own goal! It's an own goal! No, I came off the cells last. That's an own goal. I don't care. I don't care if it's an own goal. Origi, you're taking a pal. 3-2 to the Reds. Oh, where are all the leagues over now, merchants? Huh? Where are they? Huh? Come on, the Reds. Now, let's not forget there will be a lot of additional time added on here. 19 subs away, guys. Please keep hitting that button. Get us on to 12,900 and past. Massive fucking goal that. My heart's going 100 miles an hour. Come on. Ball back with Dubravka now. He gives it to Manquillo. He switches play. Richie. Ball up the line. Well defended by Trent. I'll tell you what, these boys have fucking balls. Ball into the box. Deep towards the back post. Manquillo's there. Ball in. Alisson comes and claims it. Fall to the ground. Good man. There you go. I'll tell you what, hasn't been fucked. Oh, I'm losing the ball. I don't even know what to say anymore. Fuck. Shaqiri. Sturridge. Shaqiri. Trent launches the ball long upfield. Mane tries to chase. Manquillo heads it down. Robertson. Sturridge. Milner. Liverpool knocking it around the back now. Fabinho's back playing as a makeshift centre half. Trent. He goes long up the line. Dummett knocks it back upfield. Henderson hooks it clear. Sturridge takes a touch. Rolls the ball into Andy Robertson. Robertson carries it forward. Gives it to Sadio Mane. Milner. Henderson. Oh God, my heart's gone 100 miles an hour. Fuck me. Henderson. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Jimmy Milner. Milner takes a touch. Looks at his options. Gives it back to Alisson. Guys, there's around 770 into chat. If you guys could do me a massive favour and hit that subscribe button and help us get towards 13k. Connor promises he'll send you nudes. Ball back with Dubravka now. Clock ticks towards 90 minutes, but expect a lot of additional time because of those two injuries. Ball goes out. Just everybody's looking. Rafa's making a substitution now. He's going to go for it. Of course, he wants to get a point for his team. Substitution here for Newcastle. Let me just check who it is and let you guys know. Shar coming off to be replaced by Muto. Or Muto. Muto. Hello, Muto. Sorry about the bad joke. 8 minutes of additional time, as we expected. 8 minutes of additional time. A massive 8 minutes in our season. Travelling cop, immense as always. Thank you for those people that have subscribed. Thank you so much. We're 11 away from 12-9. Please do keep hitting that button. Ball goes long by Dubravka. Fabinho wins it in the air. Breaks to Shaqiri. He takes a touch. Turns back inside. Gives it to Henderson. Henderson back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, little pitch and wedge. Left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robertson rolls it into Studge. He takes a touch. Gives it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk takes no chances, rolls it across to Fabinho. Trent has it now, right hand side for the Reds. 1 of the 8 minutes gone. Ball up the line. Milner. Shaqiri rolls it in to Henderson. Henderson switches play right to left. Danny Sturridge now has it wide left for the Reds. Sturridge rolls the ball into Robertson. Robertson pulls it back across the penalty area, but there's nobody there. Matt Ritchie has it now for Newcastle. He clears the ball long. Sliding tackle by James Milner. Referee says play on. Newcastle player still down in the centre. Atsu has it now. He keeps going. Somebody fucking crease him. Well done, Milner. Best thing you can do, pal. Take the yellow. Milner had no choice but to take the yellow there. Probably could have done it 10 yards further back up the field, to be fair. Good play by Atsu. Milner, no option. He had to take him out. He had to take a yellow card. We need to clear this. Milner did exactly the right thing there. He had to take the book and couldn't let Atsu get another few yards forward. Oh, my heart's beating out my fucking chest. Van Dijk literally pulling his players to where he wants them. What line he wants them to hold. Alisson, you've been beaten by 1 free kick from 35 yards this week, pal. Don't let it be 2. Rondon standing over the free kick for Newcastle. Clock heads towards 93 minutes. Matt Ritchie's over it. You're giving them too much, Alisson. Ball blocked by the wall. Ball breaks to Trent. Trent goes long. We cannot sit back now and soak it up for the next 5 minutes. We've got to be on the front foot. Shaqiri now for the Reds. Carry it forward, pal. Go on. Tries a little reverse pass through. Unlucky. Cut out by the Newcastle defender. Newcastle go long. He has to be offside. He is offside. Thank fucking God. Jesus, my heart's gone 100 miles an hour here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Liverpool leading by 3 goals to 2 here at Newcastle. Newcastle have not made this easy, as you wouldn't expect from a Rafa Benitez side. Don't forget, ladies and gents, we'll have our post-match show coming up about 10 minutes after kick-off, so I hope you can join us for that one. 4 minutes of additional time to go. Alisson taking his time over the free kick. Good man. Take your fucking time, pal. You're damn right. Alisson launches the free kick long upfield. Ball goes out. Goal kick to Newcastle. Another 30 seconds has clicked by. Dubravka pushes his players up. Plays it short to Matt Ritchie, left hand side. Well, I think it was Shar actually, sorry. Now Ritchie launches the ball long towards the back post. Alisson, fall down, pal. Nah, it was a bit too shithousery there to fall down. Take your time, Alisson, fuck's sake. He rolls it out to Robertson. Robertson, he slips, plays the ball upfield. It's with Key now in midfield. Henderson chases him down. 3 minutes to go. Ball back with Dubravka. Lascelles, right hand side for Newcastle. He launches the ball upfield. Van Dijk wins it in the air. He's fouled, surely. Referee says play on. Sadio Mane has it. Horns getting beeped everywhere outside my fucking house. Origi stands it up. Looks for options. Plays it back. Robertson keep it in. No, the ball went out of play. Klopp tells Origi he should have ran to the corner. Manquillo now throwing for Newcastle right hand side. Robertson's being fouled. How many times is the ref going to allow that stuff to go on? Fuck's sake. Corner to Newcastle. Oh. All the big boys are going up for Newcastle. Fuck this. Reminder, they scored from their last fucking corner. Ball in. Up in the air. Alisson comes, gets a punch. Richie wins it back. Plays a long, deep ball. Van Dijk clears it. It's up in the air. Fall to a red shirt, for fuck's sake. Sharp backwards header. Milner plays the ball up in the air. Breaks to Atsu. All the way back to Dubravka now. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Dubravka goes long. Flick on by Rondon. Referee says foul by Rondon. Free kick to Liverpool. Come on! 1 minute to go. Take your time about the free kick. Head for the fucking corner. 1 minute of additional time to go. That's a Hendo. Have a little chat with him. Tell him. Relax. Good man. One sub away, guys. Please keep hitting that subscribe button. Rafa Benitez's team have put up one hell of a fucking fight here today and given us all a fright. 30 seconds of additional time to go. The stress is killing me as well. I can see Connor in the chat. Alisson to take the free kick. He launches the ball long upfield. Mane battles. It drops to a Newcastle player. He slices it. Ball breaks to Atsu. Back to Dummett, I think. Dummett goes long. Newcastle flick it on. Perez into midfield. Origi, he knocks it out wide right hand side. Mane chases. Fuck's sake. We've gone over the 8 minutes now. Atsu has it for Newcastle. He plays it inside. Newcastle switch the ball left to right. Breaks to Manquillo. Van Dijk clears it with a header. The referee blows his whistle and the Reds have fucking done it! Go on! Liverpool beat Newcastle by 3-2 in one hell of a fucking game. Jurgen Klopp's men dig deep once again and show their battling qualities. This league title is not going to be over until the last day of the season, one way or the other. The Reds have pushed Manchester City. It's over to them now. They take on Leicester City on Monday night at the Etihad. You cannot do anything but salute Jurgen Klopp's Reds. What a group of men they are. They do not know when they're beaten. They do not give up. Even when Mo Salah went off injured, even when things were going against us, Jurgen Klopp's Reds dug fucking deep, and that's why we love them. That was nervy, ladies and gents. That was nervy. Sadio getting a hug from the gaffer. Liverpool currently sit top of the Premier League with 94 points, 2 points ahead of Manchester City, who of course, as I said, take on Leicester City on Monday night. We've done our part. We could not ask any more of those men in red. Once again, they've dug deep when they've needed to. They've shown that they're battlers. I'm so proud of this team. Whatever comes this season, I am so fucking proud of this team. I'm so proud to support this club. Jurgen Klopp going around hugging his players, giving Rondon has a little smile for him. I tell you what, Newcastle put up a fight. The integrity of the Premier League is something to behold. You know that teams they play for their club, play for the pride in their shirt, and they don't give up. Anybody who was expecting a Newcastle to roll over today, I've said it all week, it was never going to happen. Newcastle under Rafa Benitez are a battling team. It's why they've got themselves out of relegation. Jordan Henderson rightly goes over to the travelling cop to salute them. Shaqiri gets a hug by the manager. It was his ball in that caused the third goal. Kloppo and the boys all going over to the travelling cop now. Jimmy Milner came on. He massive impact when he came onto the game. Oh, ladies and gents, I'm going to be back in 10 minutes with our post-match show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been our last league watch-along of the season. We'll have the Champions League coming up on Tuesday. We may even do the Manchester City game on Monday. If you've enjoyed the stream, please do hit that subscribe button before you head off. If not, look, it's been a pleasure. I'll catch you guys in 10 minutes with the post-match show. Up the motherfucking Reds.